See what Liquid can do. Smoke is 3. Yamich has got some great positioning. Smoke's gonna pop and they'll see the Tiny. Not the hero they want to bring down to start. And in fact, Virtus.pro want to take the team fight. They're gonna toss Boxi into the middle, taking a lot of damage at the moment for the Clockwerk. They haven't secured the kill just yet, but the Soul Assumption finally enough to bring him down. In the end, a 1-for-1, but Liquid do commit multiple ultimates. But in the end, Mage
has fallen.
Has the defusal available, but look at this by Zai. He's moved away from the bottom lane, went into mid, took the tower. Now suddenly the map is a little bit more open for Liquid to play with.
That's another power rune secured as well for Mage. Feels like he's gotten every single power rune, and they're going to look to use it instantly onto Xakoda. And one big advantage that Radiant are playing with at the moment as a whole, again, look at Liquid, they're not done. Yamich looks to enter the lane. He's trying to get a little bit of farm to work towards the Blink Dagger. They see Ramses as well. Zai, if required, might have to drop the ultimate, but Mage, he's got his own Rolling Thunder to be able to catch back up. Near the high ground to bounce back and forth. It's not even required for the second. Previous series might have been back in the group stages where he went for the Ag Shard very early on. So interesting to see kind of the development of Lifestealer's item builders. I guess the meta goes on. Yamich, they might dive him. Yeah, Zai with the backstab. This is a big thing, man. The fact that Virtus.pro are getting no kills on their duo support, like this is... Both Tiny and Sky really rely on getting these kills. You are high burst magic damage heroes, and if you can't blow the supports up, if you can't get towards the blink, it's really going to hinder VP's game. Yeah, top lane. Boxi gets the hook shot. Mage with the follow-up as well. Virtus.pro do have multiple members nearby as GPK just assassinates the backline, and DM, he's okay. Protected with the Wraith Pack. The damage mitigation is proving to be an issue for Liquid. Can they finally deal with it? Looks like that's going to be the case, but the Mystic Flare not enabling Virtus.pro to turn it around, so they need to cut their losses as GPK is going to dive out of the area. DM will not...
Didn't lose any towers. You know, even the tier 1 mid still standing. Tier 1 on the bottom side of the map, and Matu, he's closing on his Desolator. So that was probably an area of weakness for that TP.
Again. Virtus.pro are going to try and smoke to get up here, but I don't think DM's going to be healthy enough to survive this long. Trying to get the tower, but the familiars will go down, so Virtus.pro, they need to get something out of this smoke. They will see iNsania and Zai shortly.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
He's also not easy to blow up. He's got the Wraith Pack if he can chuck it. Oh, the toss, no, out of the Mystic Flare. With the use of the Ancient Seal, Static Storm is going to be able to cover the retreat, but Ramsey's on the wraparound. They'll be able to kill off the Venomancer. The Virtus.pro, they need to get out. The use of the Poison Oval. Not enable them to stick around as Boxi is actually being able to catch out Ramses. And BKB won't protect him as the Cog's not enabling him to run up the high gun, so he's going to have to go to the left instead. But a completely wasted BKB. And he'll to click shortly. This game's starting to get out of hand, and maybe this could be the smoke.
And that was their big timing, right? They wanted to have that Blink Dagger with the Mystic Flare combination together as well from the Tiny, and they just didn't accomplish it. Mage moving forward under the cover of smoke.
He's in there. They've got the infest. They're going to have a lot of bonus health. MATUMBAMAN's going to pop out. A 1-for-1 to start, but they're in trouble now, Virtus.pro. The Delta split comes through, but DM's going to be glimpsed back into the middle. MATUMBAMAN won't have a stun to be able to cancel the Visage TP, so DM will be able to escape. Meanwhile, back up to the left side, Mike, a solo use of the Rolling Thunder has been able to isolate Yamich on the Tiny. So Liquid in the end will be able to find 2, but they've also caught out GPK. It's going to BKB to work with if required. They're going to drag it back into the Static Storm. There's not much GPK can do to play this one aggressively. It's going to try and trample away, but the bashes are there, making sure there will be no opportunity as MATUMBAMAN
are needed. And when Liquid try and go for the counter gank, that's when it can really start to have its impact.
Boxi might be right. Okay. So he might be right on the money if he kept going towards the lane. Almost was able to cut off instead. He's going to hook shot into the middle. But MATUMBAMAN's got a double damage for it to play with 2. It's the swat. Shots have been on point. Okay. We might see it once again as GPK. A kinetic field. Yeah, you can't charge out of that one, which has been unfortunate. So it's just waiting for the hook shot to cancel out the TP. Instantly, Boxi was there, was ready for the attempt. The high fives, well, he won't get any back as Mickey is godlike.
Might have even got the sense that DM had re-summoned his familiars too, so even if he does have the buyback, which he does, he'll be the key target for them to look to try and go on if they can take away that hype.
Boxi's on the hind. Yamich gets the initiation over the static still fall up as well. MATUMBAMAN's going to turn to deal with the tiny. They have stolen a decent amount of damage, but Mage's in the rolling thunder and bounce back as well. They're going to try and target down Ramses, completely taking the Razor out of the team fight. He's surviving for the moment. They're going to turn to deal with DM, but the Visage just is unable to stay alive. Liquid are too far ahead, and Ramses will not be able to find a way through the tree line. They just go back in the lane, and Virtus.pro have had enough as Liquid. You mentioned that this is a team, whenever they find their victories, they do it incredibly fast, and they've done